Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Introducing the NBA champions, your Milwaukee Bucks. Your head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Let's hear it for the NBA champions, your Milwaukee Bucks.
A truly special ceremony. The distribution of cherished NBA rings. What an achievement for this team. And a great way to tip off our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with Duran. Then it's Connect. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Garnett in at power forward. And for the Bucks, they've got LaMelo Ball. And it's Bell in at small forward. And what a fantastic game we have in store for us tonight, Stan.
Ryan, you can't ask for a more intriguing matchup. Top teams, top players. If you're a fan of the NBA, this is as good as it gets.
Pass to Garnett. The three ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Stolen by Valanciunas. And the officials... Signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Milwaukee ball.
And Milwaukee has possession. The three from Ball hits the trifecta.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Ball gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Bucks. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Pass to Kenner. To the left wing. Shoots, and Ball with the basket on the assist by Kenner. Ball's got 11 points.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Garnett, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Bulls in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Milwaukee, let's give up a big hand.
Duran against Ball. Pass to connect to halt the run. First shot won't go.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Ball. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
A good look from Duran. And again, no good by Chicago.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duran giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
The Bucks leading by 18. Here's Bell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's hear it for you.
Here's Duran.
Come on, come on. Right here.
Outside Giddey to the wing on the left. Pass to connect to get back on track. Baker grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 20. Bell the pass to Canner. Shoots over Valanciunas. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The Bucks making a switch here.
Number 74, City
Duran with it. And here's Connect outside. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And again, no good by Chicago. Milwaukee leading by 22. From 15 feet away, again, the Bucks, good for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Launches it, and it's Canner with a rebound. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. All right, Coach, if you have a really young team, how do you approach the season early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, the big challenge is when you have a young team is really trying to figure out who fits into what roles, what's the best way for your team to play. That takes a little longer than it does with other teams, and at times you have to modify your schemes, your rotations, and really work to figure out what you need to do.
Here's Baker, covered by Duran. Baker gets the bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here's Duran for 3. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. powered down with both hands.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Now here's Duran. The D's right on him. The three from Valanciunas. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later. And for good reason, too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later. And for good reason, too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Now here's Duran. Guarded closely. Pass to connect. Here's Noah. Ooh, stolen by Canner. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Canner with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Inside.
Jonas!
They need this. Tipped. Here's Noah. And another shot. To the right side. And here's Connect outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Baker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bell. Fade away. He drops it from range. Bell's got 5 now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so here is Chicago, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And here's Duran. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Ilyasova's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bell. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Noah. He's guarded by Canner, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Chicago shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Here's Duran. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Del Negro. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Giddey. Back to Duran. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Milwaukee has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Kuzma, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuzma. The 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Noah. Here's Connect. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, got that one up quick. Kuzma's got 10 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Kuzma with the double team. Here's Connect. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Get on Del Negro!
Fires the three. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. Del Negro's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Kuzma outside. Fades back. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Milwaukee out in front, delivering the blowout. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
On the court for Chicago. Blocked! Here's Baker. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Klein. 14 points for him last game against Golden State.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Kuzma, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ilyasova with the bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. And Kenner with the slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Noah. And it's Kanter with a rebound. Kanter's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Substitution on the court.
Baker, the pass to Del Negro. Ilyasova outside. Drains the triple. Ilyasova's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Del Negro. Here's Petrushev. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
To the paint. Noah. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Here's Milwaukee. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And Del Negro gets it to go. Del Negro's got 12 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. He got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
And Chicago has possession. Baker grabs the board. Ilyasova inside. And the jam by Ilyasova.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Ilyasova's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pass to Garnett. The 3 is up. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Shoots a fadeaway. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Baker. Shoots. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Outside Giddey. Pass to Noah. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's Connect missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Giddey passes to Garnett. Back to Giddey. Here's Connect. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
Stand down, Negro!
Pass to Petrushev. From deep three-point land. And Kuzma, good for 3. Kuzma's got 22.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And again, Chicago, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Here's Klein. No points so far. Outside Giddey. Ilyasova with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And the jam by Ilyasova.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Pass to Noah to end the cold spell. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Oh, yeah. Let's show what we got.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Kukoc has got his first 3 points of the game.
On the defensive end, they're simply giving up way too many baskets in transition.
From deep, Giddey. Ooh, a good look from Carter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Petrosev's got 4 rebounds in the game. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Number 1, the Bucks.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Pass to Carter. There's a screen. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Outside Carter, here's Noah.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Here's Ilyasova, and the jam by Ilyasova.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. That's tipped. Bryant outside. Puts up a deep three, and he buries his first look.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
Pass to Noah. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by the Bucks. Petrosev's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Petrosev's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Out on his own on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Ilyasova. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Pass to Porter. Lets a 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's the double team with Porter. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
And here's Bryant outside, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Knocked away. Stolen by Bryant. And here we go again. The Bucks on the break. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They swipe it. Fader on the way. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Here's Baker. They've got Kevin Porter. Kobe Bryant is out there with Ersan Ilyasova. And it's Baker in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
It's Giddey on the wing. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. And he lobs it up. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync them.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Looking to win the run. Pass to Garnett. Puts up a 3. Kobe grabs the miss.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And the jam by Ilyasova.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas misses again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Duren. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Duren's got 6 points.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Let's go with a 3. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
There's the double team with Porter. Valanciunas with it. Now guarded by Ilyasova. Duren, no good.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Driving to the basket.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Kukoc has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. A shot to stop the run. Duren, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bryant from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. Drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Again, the Bucks, good for two.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
To the middle. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, fantastic sequence from Porter Jr. You see why he was a first-round pick.
Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason, too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
They double him with Ilyasova. Pass to Valanciunas. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Kuzma's got 24.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Bogut. Knocks down the long J. Bogut's gotten himself on the board with a three there. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Valanciunas to win the drought. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot. I got shooter here. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. Get the rebound. I got box here.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now Duran, he has 6. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. 16 feet out, off the window, it's good. Ilyasova's got 20.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Valanciunas. Bogut pulls it in. From downtown, fires in the triple. Bogut's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them, showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Count that one.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And it's Connect missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Takes a 3. Ilyasova with the bucket. Ilyasova's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Back to Duren. Can they get it? And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Come on, B.A., he sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Kuzma, and it's Milwaukee scoring again. Now here's Duren. He has 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Bogut. Knocks it down from distance. Bogut's got 14 points for the game.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Call timeout.
Chicago making a switch here. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Bucks, second. In third, the Bulls.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season, neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Baker's got 25 points in the game. Ilyasova, right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Kuzma. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Pass to connect. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. Oh, what a powerful finish. You could feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason, too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
58 seconds left in the third. Launches it from deep. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving in, and a two-handed jam!
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Klein. No made baskets yet. Here's Carter. Will it go? Pass to connect from behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Ilyasova's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Klein. No good with the triple. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Milwaukee out in front, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor. And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Here's Baker. Sinks it from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Garnett. Looking to end this cold spell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Ilyasova's got his 16th rebound on the night. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 11 in the second half.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Klein. Here's Garnett. Here's Klein. To the inside. To stop the run. Carter can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Ilyasova with the bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Klein. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Substitution for your Bucks. Baker. LaMelo Ball.
Poke loose. Stolen by Ball. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the jam by Ilyasova.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Bogut gets the bucket.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball. Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Baker gets the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Garnett. From Pete Giddey. Ball with the rebound.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the coach.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Basket's good.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Outside Giddey. Down low. Noah, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Pass to Garnett. They still need this. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 4 rebounds now. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And so here is Chicago. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bucks. Flushes it down to finish the break.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And there's the drive.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Noah, looking to get back on track. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Klein, Bogut pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Baker gets the bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Carter can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Klein. To the inside to end the run. Carter. Pass to Noah. Here's Garnett. Ilyasova covering. Tries again. Garnett no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Bogut gets the bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
They double him with Ilyasova. Here's Klein. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
This guy is on fire. I mean, they can't figure him out at all.
Pass to Noah. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Bogut. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Klein. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giddey. No good. Unable to win this run.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Connect for three. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the jam by Ilyasova.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Garnett passes to Duran, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Garnett no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's ball, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Tipped away. Ilyasova outside. And the jam by Ilyasova.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the jam by Ilyasova.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Ersan Ilyasova.